What did you discover in module 3? So around the self-awareness of the different patterns, like what came to you through that?
I mean, I've got probably all of them, I'd say. So the mental tennis, the catastrophizing, what were some of the others?
So there were the 5 personality patterns. So there was the anxiety, helper, achiever, perfectionist, controller.
Yeah. I mean, I could see myself in all of them, really. I wouldn't say I'm all of them, but like,
yes,
I would say that
elements, all of them.
Yeah, and say at different times I grapple with all of them.
Which would you say are the most predominant?
Probably, I mean, at the moment, I'd say the anxiety.
Yeah.
I mean, the achiever a bit as well, because I have that. I remember you saying something about how one of those characteristics is like not being able to not beat yourself up about taking some downtime, or I'm not very good at that. So it's like if I have a day like Sunday where I did nothing, I can't 100% sort of enjoy it. It's like, well, I wouldn't have enjoyed it anyway, because that was a sort of different thing, because I was feeling very depressed. But there have been other days where I haven't been feeling depressed, but like I just want to not do anything and watch TV a lot of the day. And then, often I end up sort of beating myself up about that. And, and I look at sort of, I look at my work sometimes and I'm like, that's good, but it could be sexier, could be better paid, is this it? So I have quite high expectations of myself, I think.
There's also, it sounds like there's an element of a controller pattern as well, like, particularly around the sleep environment and needing things to be set. Like, so that sounds like it's also quite that anxiety and that controller pattern together. Like, if you don't have control, then the anxiety goes up. And then in some ways, the more the anxiety goes up, the more you feel you need to control what's happening in the environment.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I am quite controlling of my own environment for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there was the mental tennis, there was the snowball thinking, there was the mind blending, like those other patterns.
The snowball thinking is catastrophizing.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. It's taking something relatively small and it's like a snowball down the mountain. It gets bigger and bigger and bigger.
Oh yeah, I do that a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
And the mental tennis, it sounds like as well, like, do I do this? If I do this, this will happen. So and they're kind of going back and forth that way.
Yeah, definitely. And I think that mental tennis contributes to the sleep problems a lot.
Yes. As you're trying to sleep, or you mean during the day in terms of...
as I'm trying to sleep.
Yeah.
Because that's when the tennis match really kicks off. It's like, it's a classic sort of story that the body's stopped, so the brain is like, right, let's get to grips with this shit and keep you awake because of it. And it's just like, if I go to bed with like some kind of unresolved anything in my head, that's what happens. And often I'll have to turn on the light and get my phone out and try to figure out whatever the thing is. And
well, in a sense, what you're trying to do is you're trying to think your way to a feeling of safety. It's like, if I can think about, if I do this or that and that happens, if I can organize it all in my head, then I can relax and feel calm, as opposed to making an element of peace with the disharmony and the sort of stuff that's going on. Like, there's a sense that, again, it sort of goes back to the controller pattern. If I don't feel in control of all this stuff, then your system's in a stress response to that.
Yeah.